We are so back. Alright. As many of you know, or may not know, I like Chainsaw Man. It's right here. I got a whole stack. I got a stack of books up to 14. I'm missing a fudge. I don't know. A lot of books. I'm missing a lot of books. That's what I'm trying to say. There's like what, 20 something now? I need 5, 6, 7 maybe? 7 more? It's crazy. It's crazy. So, a good friend of my channel. No, wait, how do you say this? Well, a good friend. One of my good friends asked me to recap Chainsaw Man. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So we're recapping part 1 because part 2 has obviously not been completed, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm really bad at keeping up with digital stuff because it's something I don't really do that often. Book 1. So, in this one, let's be, okay kids, this is Denji. Hold on, I can actually do this, hold on. So, this boy right here, I think he's, what is he, 16? No, 15? Something like that? I think he's 15. I actually don't know. I'll be so honest. So Denji, our main character, he's 15 years old, and he knows this little guy right here. His name is Pochita. Now Pochita is something called a devil, and devils are usually disliked by humans because they low-key eat them. Devils eat humans, so what? Who could have thought? And then, okay, what happens? So, Denji finds Pochito one day when he was very injured. So they make a promise. Denji's like, yo, I'll give you blood. Give you blood. Like, I'll give you blood. Hold on. Alright. So he's like, yo, I'll save you. You save me. You know, that shit. You know? And so basically, that starts the whole thing. So basically, there's these things called devil hunters, and he's contracted to, and not contracted, but he's working for, let me show you real quick. He's working for this scum right here. I don't think he actually has a name, but let's just say he's a bad guy. So he works for that guy. He kills devils. So then the guy lures him to the warehouse where I think it's what, the zombie devil? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, this is zombie devil. So the zombie, where the zombie devil is, and low-key, he dies. His first thing first. Hold on, let me show you. So, I don't know if YouTube will allow this, but you got this, all of that. Look at that. Where's his head? Right there. His head's right here, Pochi's right here. They're both split in half and shit. So he's like, oh shit, I'm dead. But then Pochi's was like, hell no, man. Look, I'll become your heart if you tell me, if you promise me this. Show me your dreams, man. And so Pochiro revives him by becoming part of his heart. So Denji is now a hybrid. He has the heart of the Chainsaw Devil, so he can like rev it up with a thing. What's that? What's that part even called, bro? Like, so he can be revved up, and he becomes this badass, bro. Look at that. So basically, this guy, he becomes this guy, and he just like tears up the zombie devil. Then this chick called Makima shows up, and he's like, "Yo, you're not a devil nor a human. The fuck are you?" And then she's like, "Yo, hug me," type shit. And then he falls into his arms. He wakes up. No, wait, does it? No. Yeah. No. He gets in the car with her, and then he's like, "Yo, Moki in love." And then they go to a noodle place. They get some noodles, and while waiting for some noodles, a dad comes up to them like, "Yo, can y'all help me? This devil took my kid." And then Makima was like, "Yo, Denji, go get that fool." And then Denji finds this girl, and I think it was the muscle devil? This girl with the muscle devil. And then the girl's like, "Yo, wait, please. This devil's fine. He's friendly, I promise." And then Denji Loki sees himself inside of the girl, and he's like, "Yo, like, what if we run away type shit? Like, come on, me and you, we can run away, get some noodles and shit." And then the muscle that was like, "Yes, I win," because he lured him. So actually I have a theory for this. I actually don't know if this is true or if anybody else has thought of it. But the muscle devil controls muscles. Obviously, fucking muscle devil controls muscles. So does that mean like he controls what the girl says? Because we have muscles in our, yeah. So yeah. Pause. We're back. Okay. So after some thinking, I think we're only gonna do 2 books today. So this is part 1 of my recap of part 1. See what I did there? Alright, so we're really alright. So after Denji saves the girl, he goes back to Makima with a little wolf. I'm not, didn't really think that one through, but, and then they're like, yeah, they eat noodles. They're like, then she's like, "Yo, Makima, what's your type?" Then she's like, I don't know, this boy named Denji." And he's like, "Oh shit, that's me." and then Makima takes Denji to the HQ, the Devil Hunters for Tokyo, and Denji gets with this guy named Aki, that guy right there. Aki the goat, I don't know. You tell me. I'm being forced to say this probably. I don't know. And then it's like, "Yo, Aki, show this guy around." I'm pretty sure, wait. Yeah, basically that's what happens. He's like, "Yo, Makima. I mean, yo, Aki, show him around." And then that's what happens. He's like, "Yo, dude." And then Denji's like, "Yo, dude, does Makima have a boyfriend?" And Aki's like, Like he just silent. And then he's like, yo, come over here. Then he like beats up Denji. Like, pow, 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 pow. I don't fucking. Oh my god. And then he's like, yo, you should quit. He's like, you should quit. You're gonna like die before, you know. Then she like Loki runs up and like kicks him in the balls. I don't. This is the main reason why I love this story. Like where is it? Fujimoto, Tatsuki Fujimoto, the GOAT at writing. Oh my god. He's like, yo. Wait. He's like, yo, I'm ready to live like this. And then they go back. It was like a testicle. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go. A testicle that will appear and went apeshit on his nuts. Something like that. But yeah. He's like, so what do you think? Can you get along like together? He's like, well, I don't know. Then he's like, my Makimo's like, well, I'll give you. He's like, yo, if Denji ever disobeys or like quits, we're Loki gonna kill him like a devil. He is. Then Denji's like, yo, is Makima a bad person? Then he's like, oh well, no. Well, I don't personally think so. Then Aki, wait, this is Aki, by the way. And then Aki's like, well, I don't personally think so. I personally over my life. And then power. This was chapter 4. Yeah, chapter 4, power. We're in chapter 4. We're like almost done with the first book, by the way. We still have a whole second book to get through. Oh my god, hold on. We're doing 2 per video. There's 10 books and 11 books in part 1. How's that gonna work? Okay. We're gonna do 2 books per video. One video will have 3. I think the next one will have 3, 4, or 5. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So the next video will have 3 books. This next 3 books. Then 2, 2, 2, 2. And then yeah. So look forward to that. And then Agi shows Denji to the apartment they'll be staying in. He's like, you're taking too long to bath. Don't sleep in the bathroom. So yeah. And they're like, yo, we got a fiend, which is basically when a devil overtakes a human's body, and that's basically it. It's not like what Denji got, because he's a hybrid. See, hybrids are different. Hybrids, the person's mind is still the same. They control everything while just having the ability to turn into the devil that they inherited. So for example, Denji, chainsaw. So the chainsaw devil went into his heart and made himself the chainsaw hybrid. So you can wrap it up, be Denji, but still like the chainsaw man. Whereas a fiend, not fiend, like not that type of fiend, but a fiend is where a devil goes into a deceased human body and takes it over completely. The devil is in full control. That's basically it. And then after the whole shenanigans, they get a call like, yo, there's a fiend in this building. And then we find out, what even is this? What the was this? They don't say the devil, but yo, I don't know if I can show this, but I'll just show like, This part right here. Can't show that part, I think. But this part. It's like this double. I don't know if it actually has a name. But yeah, then G kills him, and he's like, yo, why didn't you use your powers? And he's like, well, I don't want it to be gruesome. And he's like, yo. And he's like, yo, double hunters shouldn't be sympathizing with with doubles. He's like, yeah, whatever. Then she takes these like fucking adult censored magazines. I don't know, probably something like that. He takes them home. He's like, and then she remembers like, yo, Pochi saying, yo, remember your dreams, man. Like, show me him. Then he's like, yo, do I? And then she's like, yo, do I even have a heart? And then he ponders, does Makima have a heart too? Something like that. Is it? Oh, dreams. No, this is dreams, I think. Yeah, dreams. This is dreams. Never mind. Ooh, ignore that. Ooh. I'm not advanced enough to edit, so. He's like, yo, I have dreams, but I wonder if Makima has dreams. And then Denji remembers, wait, Makima is a girl. And then I'll just show this. This is a... Oh, you can't read it. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, basically says, I want to touch him, you know? I was like, that's my goal. And then, because they were in a meeting with Makima, he's like, melons! Because, he says, well... And then he's like, then Makima was like, yo, I'm pairing you up with a little buddy. See, it's a fiend, just be careful. And then it's power. Power. Cut out. And then she's like, yo, wait, this fiend is a girl. And he's like, I'm ready to work with you. So next day, they're like on patrol. Yeah, they're on patrol. Oh shit. Yeah, I've never seen this myself. But yeah, they're on patrol. Power kills this. I don't know. It's like a something double, like huge cucumber. And then Power kills it, and Makima was like, yo, if you don't kill the right doubles in your section, I'm just gonna fire you and like kill you, that shit. And then Power's all scared, like, yo, no, this dude tricked me into killing it. Like, you know, trying to blame it on Denji, this guy, saying, yo, you know, I just glossed over this. So basically, what Makima is trying to do is get Denji to be her dog, like her weapon. It's like, yo, I'll let you live if you be my dog. That's basically what happened. Anyways, back to what we are right now. It's like, damn, this is gonna be a long video. You know what? We'll do one video right now, the rest is two. I'm gonna script the next videos, I promise. Anyways, yeah. Because this is not scripted so far. Then like, she's like, oh, he made me kill it, you know? And he's like, can you be quiet? Magima's like, can you be quiet? And then Power gets all scared again. Then they're at like a vending machine. Shit, like trying to get snacks and stuff. Power sees Cat and he's like, and then she's like, yo, can you even get along with me? Can you get along with anybody? And she's like, yo, I can get along with cats. Yeah, I would pet Meowie, this cat. They're like, yo. Then this happens like, yo, if you can kill the, the devil that took my Meowie, I'll let you touch them. And then what happens is like, she leads him up to this abandoned house on the top of the building. She leads him in. She knocks him out. She knocks Denji out. He's like, yo, bat. Because it's the bat devil. Bat devil. It's like, yo, bat. I brought a human sacrifice. Here you go. Drinks his blood. Then the bat devil's like, yo, this shit tastes nasty. And then it's like, then he eats Meowie because he's like, yo, it's not good enough. And then we have a flashback of how Power met Meowie. It was because, so this is the whole story behind Power meeting Meowie. So what happened was Power was out killing some stuff like bears and shit like that. And then she saves Meowie. He's like, yo, you smell tasty, so yo, Meowie. And he's like, oh, well, you're just bones right now. Like, quite literally, like, shit, bro. So I'll fatten you up. And then you get a cow for milk and for meat. Then he's like, you know, I killed everything, but I think I like you. And then the bat devil takes me out and he's like, yo, bring me blood so I can survive. Not blood. Like, you know, I don't know. It's stupid joke. And then Bat Devil flies off. And then Rev. This manga panel happens. That's the end of book 1. So, thank you so much for watching this long ass video. That was only book 1. I'm gonna script the next 2 books out, so it's not only shorter, but I think it's gonna be more comprehensive because this was not scripted at all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.